Hey, this is Kyle from Tipton's. This is on the Trailblazer that you were interested in seeing the virtual test drive on. Um, Go ahead and start it up. This is the cold start. Um, all the lights come on like they're supposed to and go back off. Good oil pressure, batteries charging. Obviously the temperature is down because it is a cold start. But yeah, go around the interior just a little bit. I've got it on my phone on a tripod doing this, so if you hear any noise at all, it's just the tripod rattling around a little. I apologize for it not being clean. I just, like I had told you on the phone, we're trying to let our stuff sit for just a little bit, make sure anything could possibly be dead in it. This truck's been sitting for long enough that I do need to get back to it and clean it. But anywho, interior overall is in good shape. I apologize for the few things on the seat here, just like the bleach wipes and everything that I had, but anyway, seats are good shape. Black and tan interior, back seats in good shape as well. Overall, just a really good running, driving truck. Let's see here. Alright, we'll go ahead and try and go up the road. And also, if you hear that noise at all, I don't know if it'll pick up or not, but we've got plastics on the seats. Just trying to keep everything clean and sanitary as much as possible. See if I can get this to autofocus a little bit better. Alright, let's see. We're going to give this a shot here, and if this ends up vibrating, let's see. I might be able to do it this way instead. We'll just try and go this way. Trying to show you the cluster and possibly the road as well, but not exactly working out the way that I wanted it to. Maybe this way. There we go. That'll work. Do a little adjustment on the tripod. Be good to go. Go out towards Critton, and I was trying to wait on the rain just because I didn't want you to have to hear the wipers go constantly. But the more I watched the radar, the more rain just kept coming, so. And also, I did another GM video. If you're looking at the speedometer right now, you're seeing the PRND 321 light and the mileage. It's going to look like it's like flashing almost. That's not the case. It's just from the camera where the frame rate, the refresh rate's different on the screen on the speedometer versus what my camera is set up for. So they're perfectly normal, fine. They're not flashing in real life. That's just part of the videography part of it. So sorry about that. Also, I will try to be as quiet as possible so that you can hear anything, you know, any squeaks or anything like that. There's no rattles or anything like that in the truck that I've noticed from driving it. Just a really good handling truck, or SUV. Just not a, just doesn't seem like it's a worn out piece of crap or anything like that. It's not rusty. You know, the interior is just not worn out. Obviously you're going to have some use. You know, it's a used SUV, but nothing too crazy. About the only thing that I've seen worn wise, the radio control knob, like for the volume, it's just got some wear on it, which is really common on GMs. If for some reason you wanted to replace, you know, the radio, you could always go aftermarket, or you could get you a used one for relatively cheap. If it was me, I'd just keep using it because there's nothing wrong with the radio. It's just the knob's worn a little bit. And also, it does work. I will turn the radio up.
In the beer and seltzer sectors, variety is at an all-time high at AA Liquor, most of which sell.
So, that does work. Also keep an eye, you know, on the oil pressure, temperature, all that stuff too. Just showing that it's, you know, all right where it needs to be. Head up towards Crittenden, and then I'll get on the interstate and come back down, and yeah, be right back to the shop. Also, overall, the suspension feels really good and tight. I'll show you here in a minute when I get on another little straight section. A lot of times, GM products and, you know, just anything that's a little bit, I don't want to say older, but, you know, it is a little bit older, cheaper vehicle. Not knocking it whatsoever, but a lot of times they'll have some play in the steering or anything like that. But this thing, you barely turn the steering wheel and you're moving already. So, no play in the steering or nothing like that. That would, you know, nothing that would point that anything needs to be of immediate repair that I can feel or anything like that from driving. No clunking, or that's, I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, but that was me turning the wheel back and forth fairly rapidly. No popping, clunking, knocking, nothing like that. I know you had seen the tires on it the other day. They're pretty new on there. It's got a lot of, they've all got a lot of tread left on them. this will work out good. We'll come up to a stoplight up here, come to a complete stop, and we'll be getting right back on the interstate. I'll get it up to speed and everything, and also brakes feel great on this. No weird pulsation that I can tell or anything like that. We're up to speed, so I was trying to stay quiet on that. Let me finish up on the brakes. There's no pulsation, there's no ABS feel or anything like that that needs to be replaced immediately by any means. Overall, just feels really good. Just seems like a car or SUV that somebody's just really taken care of. Clearly they took pretty good care of it because they just had put new tires on it too. That is with my hand, no hands on the wheel there. It holds straight and everything. You know, just, I can't really say it enough. It's just a really nice riding vehicle. Turn the headlights on too. I think that'll lift the cluster up a little bit more. see here. Right here. Heat flows good and warm, or good and hot, I should say. Warm doesn't sound too great, but it's definitely good and hot. AC, I'll flip it back over, check it for you as well. Yep, it's already cold. Get back to the shop, I'll test all the windows and show you that stuff and make sure both turn signals work and everything like that. Try to be as thorough as possible. Excuse our sign. I know you probably saw it the other day when you were here, but we had a pretty strong storm come through not too long ago and destroyed the sign, yanked some letters off the building, so we're waiting on insurance to get us a new sign, but hopefully we'll be able to get that resolved relatively soon. Made it back. Need to lower this down just a little bit. We'll check the driver's side window. Auto works. Let's check the passenger side. Auto as well. Okay. And right rear. About the only thing that I can see in the interior that if it was me, I'd just run a screw up through. It looks like it was equipped with like a rear DVD player. This side's hanging down a little bit. Looks like somebody has already kind of permanently put it up. It's got 2 little screws up through it. Probably just run another one up through there if it was me. Obviously, most people aren't going to be watching DVDs anymore. It's kind of a thing of the past. But that would probably be the easiest thing to do. Obviously, you could remove it if you wanted to, but just be a lot easier to put, one screw up through it, hold it up, and obviously it didn't rattle or nothing or make any noise when we were driving, so you could leave it the way that it is too, just all personal preference. It looks like it is equipped with XM. Obviously it's not hooked up or anything. Call that number, you can get you a subscription. Works on all of the, all works. The blur motor's good, resistor's good. The radio, that's what I was talking about here. Just a little bit of wear on that knob. It all opens and closes. Locks work. Let's see here. Trying to see if there's anything else. Power mirrors. You can see it's working. Driver's side. We'll do the passengers as well. Yep, works just like it should. Up, down. Drivers, I'll do up, down on that too since I didn't before. There's that. And yeah, so check the cluster and everything. No lights on or anything like that. Again, I am very sorry that it is dirty. I just really was trying to let it sit as long as possible before I cleaned it. Just due to the pandemic and everything that's going on. I'm trying to do my best not to get sick. Hopefully you are staying healthy and safe as well. And yeah, so if you got any other questions, feel free to just give me a call. We can move forward with the sale if you decide that you do like it and that you'd like to purchase it. It's not a problem. We can get all your paperwork taken care of and get you on the road. But yeah, thanks so much and have a good day.